Welcome to the Civil War Guru Show. My name is Steve Munson, and I am the Civil War Guru. And today I'm down here at the historic Battles of the Western Theater Museum in Bardstown, Kentucky. And we're looking at a fabulous sword. This is a cool sword because it spans from 1847 through the Civil War. This sword's unique. It's from Savannah, Georgia, and the world famous Chatham Artillery that was formed in 1746. This is a presentation sword. This sword was presented to a young man in 1847, Henry K. Washburn. And he was a private. And they were out on a Thunderbolt down in Savannah. And they would have target practice down there. And he shot dead center target with a cannon, 6-pound smoothbore, at 450 yards. So they presented him his sword. Now I've opened the case up. I'm gonna pick that sword up and try to get you a picture of the blade. But he was stationed for a while at Fort Pulaski. Let's just get up on this thing a second. And I know we're gonna get reflections from all lights. There you go. Just kind of give you a reference point. And there you go. All right, let's go for a little walk. I'm gonna grab the sword, pick it up out of the case. We're gonna go over, and as I'm walking, I'm gonna lay this thing down, and we're gonna get a picture of it so you can see what I'm talking about. This sword was made by Ames Manufacturing. Let's get the handle here. It's a silver handle, and it's got a silver presentation plaque on it. And Ames is one of the most famous sword manufacturers. And on it, we have a silver plaque. And I'm gonna try to get, if I can get it here, and get the light on it, where you can read Chatham Artillery and the date. All right, so let's get the blade. The blade's cool because the blade's got the Chatham Artillery on it. Let's see if we can get down here. I'm an old man, so just bear with me. All right, let's go to number 2. Magnify a little more. We're going down the blade, and I'm gonna spin it around. We're gonna get up, okay. And there you go. There's the Chatham Artillery. And there's the date that was established. And there's the rest of the engraving on the blade. Now let's get to the good part. So we got the Chatham Artillery, Savannah. Now I'm gonna have to turn the sword around, bear with me. We don't pull these things out of cases. Let's go down this end. All right, this is super cool. Georgia State seal engraved on the blade. And there you are. Savannah, January 1847, US. So that's when this sword was presented. And we have the documentation, and we'll get a little bit better picture of the handle, from the newspaper in Savannah on that date that it was presented to Henry K. Washburn. Now Henry K. Washburn, that was when we bought the sword, we didn't know nothing about it other than what was on it. And so we started doing the research on it, and I said, well, hell, this guy probably never made it to the Civil War. But he ended up being a major at Fort Pulaski. He was at the Battle of Osteen, Florida. He was at Bentonville and some other places. Really cool sword. The guy survived the sword. He was a merchant after the war. And we just wanted to get it out of the case. But some of the stuff is so cool, and it gets lost because we can't get it up close to where people can see it. But there it is, from the famous Savannah. And one cool thing about the Chatham Artillery It was a artillery unit. After the Civil War, they didn't have no guns, so it became a social club. And one of their famous accolades, when they'd all get together and do their shooting and commiserate with each other, they had a punch they created called the Chatham Artillery Punch. Really cool. Another great artifact down here at the Battles of the Western Theater Museum. And I'm gonna back off and spin the handle around again, so you can, I don't even know if I can get it, but we're gonna get up there, you can see the presentation. So, from the old Civil War guru, hope it didn't make you too dizzy, signing off.